Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, preaching his word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered to the four corners of the globe, preaching his word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching his word, truthfully, and sincerely. And say shalom to your Akim out there. And this is another news article in the news. I'm doing another upload video, another sit down edification, to show my 2 cents. All right, here it goes. And this is another military exercise drill. And this is Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Pakistan launch joint military drills in Baku. In the article, and it reads, this was published September 12th, 2021 at 9:29 p.m. It says Turkish and Azerbaijan and Pakistan militaries launched their first ever joint exercise in Baku on Sunday. It says the Three Brothers 2021 exercise kick off with a solemn open ceremony, while national anthems of the participating countries were played and flags raised. A minute of silence and also observe the camaraderie there. Matrias, Salaki, I can't pronounce the words, excuse me about that. Speaking in the ceremony, Lieutenant General Hikmat Masuriya of Azerbaijan, Special Force Commander, said he was pleased to see the participations of Turkish and Pakistani Special Forces. Salaki about that. Right, let me read that again. Speaking at the ceremony, Lieutenant General Hikmat Masuriya of Azerbaijan Special Forces Command says he was pleased to see the representation of Turkish and Pakistani Special Forces in this country. And it reads, the Azerbaijan, Turkey, and Pakistan. It says happy and entered history. No, just reading something. It says the Azerbaijan, Turkey, and Pakistani have entered the history of humanity as close friends and brothers. At the heart of these relations are the close ties between our people. Evidence of this can be seen as solidarity and support of Turkey and Pakistan to Azerbaijan for the first day of the 44-day counter-offense operations launched by Azerbaijan against the Armenian forces on September 27, 2020. The Azerbaijan defense minister quoted him as saying he was referring to the Nagorno-Karabakh War. Excuse me if I'm not pronouncing the words right, Slovakia for that. Which began last September and ended 6 weeks later following a Russia broke trust in November. Azerbaijan liberated several cities and some 300 settlements and villages after a 3-decade occupation. Today's occupation between our countries in all areas is at the highest level, and its important measures are beginning to taking a further strength and develop our relations to ensure the region and people's security. Mazar Yazif said he hoped that the exercise will be held until September 20th. It will provide an extensive exchange of experience and views between the servicemen of the three countries and will greatly contribute to further improvements of the professional training. It says the head of Turkish and Pakistani delegations, Lieutenant Cole Karstal Consul and Lieutenant Cole Azamar Zazi, said the existing bond of friendship between the nations and armies will stand the test of time in a rapidly changing global environment. The three brothers will grow closer as a reliable regional partners, collaborators despite the international political changes they added. The readout says that the military joint drills will serve to further strengthen existing ties between the armies, as well as providing opportunity to discover new ways to combat terrorism. And to continue on with the article reading, it says the joint declaration emphasizes the need to strengthen cooperation among the three countries based on culture and history ties, mutual respect. Mutual respect and confidence. This also emphasizes Turkey and Azerbaijan and Pakistan roles in building peace, stability, and development in their regions. Right. So as I was just reading through this article right here, it doesn't matter if they do be cooperative with each other and forces and everything. Hey, this is still gearing up, prepare for World War III. Like the scripture says, the second war was past, behold, the third war coming quickly. That's why you see all these military exercise drills between all these peoples of their respectable countries. And you seeing that in these last days. Hey, that's the giving up, preparing for war. It doesn't matter if they have cooperation with each other and everything like that. Hey, they gonna be going down in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yehoshaphat. That's the city. That's the decision down there in the Middle East. That's when all the nations gonna gather together. All of them gonna go all out war against each other. And they gonna try to, once they stop setting their sights on each other, they gonna be trying to take out the Most High, Yahweh and the Son, Yahweh Shai as well too, which they can't do that, because he's the creator of power of everything. That's why the Most High is setting up in these last days. This is biblical prophecy. That's why you see in all these nations and these exercise military trainings. I don't care if it is a celebration or anything like that. This is gearing up, prepared for World War III. So as I bring out these articles, and as I keep on bringing out the articles and uploading these videos in the news, these are biblical prophecies, right before your eyes, because these nations are getting ready and prepared for war, just in case if anything happens, just like they at the bottom of the list of the last sentence that one of the guys of the respectable countries had mentioned. They trying to gain their strength and do much as training as much as possible, even if they allies or not. It doesn't matter, as long as they do all the exercise military drills and forward training as they get geared, prepared for war, so they can counter terrorism. Future attacks may occur, against each other or against an outside source or whatever, But this still is the things they getting do to prepare for war. Like I mentioned before, I'm gonna say it again. This is the second war is past, third war. Behold, the third war coming quickly, like the scripture says, according to the holy biblical scriptures. Because we living in a time of prophecies. Just like the scripture says, when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction come upon them, And we living in these last days, we're going to continue to see these signs of wars and rumors of wars, Just like I believe the United States over there in Iraq, even though they starting to withdraw their soldiers from over there as well too, just like they did in Afghanistan. I believe they gonna do that in Syria as well too. but it's still gonna be activity over there in the Middle East. It's gonna never be no full out peace over there in the Middle East. That's why all these other nations are starting to prepare for war. That's why all you seeing all these military exercise drills and then joint exercise, military drills and trainings and all that. The military personnels, the soldiers and all that. They still giving up prepare for that World War III. Just like I mentioned before, I seen a news article of, I believe the United States did they shot down some drone attacks. And there was some explosives, I believe. And it was backed by Iran, I believe. So even if the United States and Iran come with this agreement with this that nuclear deal, it's still gonna be animosity between both of those two nations, because they took out their top general and their top scientists as well too. Back in last year, I believe. So they took out both of their peoples, even if it wasn't from Babylon, modern day Babylon, from the United States, or it's from another country, but still there's going to be that animosity between the United States and Iran. That's why you should hear wars and rumors of wars. Nation should rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and you seeing that in these last days. Even though these other nations, they might have a little cooperation with each other, try to be allies with and try to counter terrorism or whatever from an outside source of terrorism. That's why they do these military drills and everything like that. But still, it's still getting prepared for World War III. Like I mentioned before, again, I'm gonna say it again like a broken record player. The second war is past, behold, the third war coming quickly. And you're seeing that in these last days. So, I just wanted to bring out this little article. I wanted to do this lesson too long. So when I was reading this article, as you see these prophecies unfolding in these last days, that's why you're seeing in the news and these new articles a lot. You're seeing all these countries doing these joint exercise military drills and stuff. They're getting prepared for more. It's only just so they can counter terrorism and stuff like that, just because they'll be fully prepared for it. That's why they're doing these military drills. But when that time comes, when it be all out war throughout the whole planet Earth, hey, that's when that World War III kicks in, and it's starting to build up, and it's starting to show itself as well too. And so with that, I hope this is edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, preaching this truth for 30 plus years and still going strong. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching this word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching this word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. Until next time, I will say shalom.